The Rockefeller family stands as a lasting emblem of early American capitalism, philanthropy, and influence. From their humble origins in 18th century Germany to their ascent as one of the nation's most powerful dynasties, the Rockefellers have left an indelible mark on the economic and cultural landscape of the United States. The narrative of the Rockefeller saga is one of ambition, innovation, and controversy. At its heart lies the story of John D. Rockefeller Sr., whose establishment of the Standard Oil Company in 1870 propelled him to unparalleled heights of wealth and power. Through strategic acquisitions and aggressive business practices, Rockefeller solidified his dominance over the burgeoning oil industry, laying the groundwork for a corporate empire that would define an era. Yet, the Rockefeller legacy transcends mere commercial success. Central to their ethos was a steadfast commitment to philanthropy and social responsibility. From the establishment of the Rockefeller Foundation to their ongoing support for causes ranging from public health to environmental conservation, the Rockefellers have wielded their immense wealth for the betterment of society, leaving an enduring imprint on the fabric of American life. Welcome back to Compelling History. Today we embark on the first episode of our four-part series examining multiple American dynasties which define society. Starting today with the Rockefellers, we'll be taking a look at where they came from, how they acquired their fortune, and the family today. Before we take a look at one of America's richest families, make sure you're subscribed so you know when the next part of this series goes live, and let us know in the comments below what other types of videos you'd like to see from us. Part 1. Where did they come from? Originating from the Rhineland region in Germany, the American branch of the family would be established around 1723, when Johann Peter Rockefeller migrated across the Atlantic to Philadelphia. Eventually, Johann would settle in New Jersey, and the family would remain in the New Jersey-New York area for over a century. On May 23, 1839, William Avery Rockefeller and Eliza Davison would welcome their second child into their home in Richford, New York. William and Eliza named their child John Davison Rockefeller and would go on to have 4 more children together by 1845. John's father, William, a traveling salesman of dubious reputation, held little sway over his son's future trajectory. Rather, it was Eliza's lineage that bore significant influence, as she hailed from a family with deep roots in New England, imbued with a Puritan work ethic and a commitment to thrift and industry. The family's fortunes took a decisive turn with the migration westward. In the mid-19th century, Americans were excitedly moving westward at the promise of cheap or free land to build a new life, and the Rockefellers were not immune to this allure. They would leave New York and head west, settling in a burgeoning hub of commerce and industry, Cleveland, Ohio. As an epicenter of the oil boom, the city teemed with opportunities for enterprising individuals. John D. Rockefeller would seize upon this moment, co-founding the Standard Oil Company in 1870. At the time of Standard Oil's founding, Rockefeller and his wife Laura had 2 daughters. While they would tragically lose their second child, they go on to have a third in 1871, a fourth 1872, before having their final child in 1874, a son they would name after his father. The now John D. Rockefeller Sr. would not let his growing family get in the way of his business during the post-Civil War oil boom. In the aftermath of the Civil War, the United States was experiencing a rapid industrial expansion, with the demand for energy sources, particularly oil, skyrocketing. This demand was fueled by the growing reliance on petroleum products for lighting, lubrication, and fuel for machinery and transportation. Rockefeller's success in this booming new industry can be attributed to his shrewd business acumen and strategic vision. He employed various tactics to consolidate control over the oil industry, including vertical integration, horizontal integration, and aggressive pricing strategies. By acquiring rival companies, securing favorable deals with railroads for transportation, and implementing efficiency measures in production and distribution, Rockefeller was able to achieve unprecedented economies of scale and drive down costs. One of Rockefeller's most notable strategies was his use of trusts, which allowed him to combine the assets of multiple companies under a single corporate entity, thereby eliminating competition and exerting immense control over the industry. This monopolistic approach drew scrutiny and criticism from both competitors and the public, eventually leading to the dissolution of Standard Oil through antitrust legislation in 1911. As their fortunes swelled, the Rockefellers sought refuge and solace in the tranquil embrace of their private estates. One such retreat was the famed Kaiku-Ut estate, nestled amidst the verdant hills of Sleepy Hollow, New York. Constructed in the early 20th century, Kai-Ku'uet served as the primary residence of John D. Rockefeller Jr. and his family. A testament to opulence and refinement, the estate boasted sprawling gardens, meticulously manicured lawns, and a grand mansion adorned with priceless artworks, a sanctuary befitting a family of immense wealth and influence. In addition to Kai-Ku'uet, the Rockefeller clan cultivated a portfolio of estates across the country, each embodying its own unique charm and allure. The Pocantico Hills estate, located just a stone's throw away from Kai-Ku'uet, served as a tranquil retreat for the family, offering respite from the hustle and bustle of city life. Meanwhile, the JY Ranch in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, provided an idyllic setting for outdoor pursuits, including horseback riding and fly fishing, a testament to the Rockefellers' love for the great outdoors. Part 2. Where did their wealth come from? The Rockefeller dynasty's ascent to wealth commenced with John D. Rockefeller Sr.'s aggressive business tactics, including strategic acquisitions and ruthless competition while in control of Standard Oil. Because of this, the company emerged as a dominant force, controlling over 90% of the nation's oil refining capacity by the turn of the century. While Standard Oil served as the cornerstone of the Rockefeller fortune, the family's shrewd investment strategies and entrepreneurial spirit led to diversification across various sectors. Recognizing the importance of diversifying their assets, the Rockefellers ventured into banking, finance, real estate, and philanthropy. Banking proved particularly lucrative, with investments in institutions such as Chase Manhattan Bank solidifying their financial prowess. Moreover, the Rockefeller family's influence extended into other industries. They played pivotal roles in the development of railroads, telecommunications networks, and even ventured into the nascent field of aviation. By leveraging their vast resources and strategic alliances, the Rockefellers secured their position as one of America's foremost industrial and financial dynasties. Central to the Rockefeller image was a commitment to philanthropy and social responsibility. John D. Rockefeller Sr., imbued with a sense of stewardship and desire to leave a greater legacy, believed in using his wealth for the betterment of society. This vision culminated in the establishment of the Rockefeller Foundation in 1913, dedicated to advancing public health, education, and scientific research on a global scale. The family's philanthropic endeavors extended beyond mere charity, catalyzing transformative change in areas such as medicine, education, and environmental conservation. Part 3. Where are they now? First and foremost, it is imperative to recognize that the Rockefeller family's enduring legacy lies significantly in their philanthropic endeavors. Building upon the philanthropic traditions established by John D. Rockefeller himself, subsequent generations of Rockefellers have continued this tradition. The previously mentioned Rockefeller Foundation, founded in 1913 by John D. Rockefeller Jr., remains one of the most influential philanthropic organizations globally, tackling issues ranging from public health to environmental sustainability. Through strategic investments and partnerships, the foundation continues to shape public policy and drive positive social change, underscoring the family's ongoing commitment to societal progress. Furthermore, individual members of the Rockefeller family continue to play prominent roles in various sectors, ensuring that their influence permeates diverse spheres of American life. Notably, David Rockefeller Jr., the grandson of John D. Rockefeller Jr., has emerged as a key figure in environmental conservation efforts. Serving as the chairman of the Rockefeller Brothers Fund, David has been instrumental in supporting initiatives aimed at preserving natural ecosystems and combating climate change. His advocacy underscores the family's dedication to environmental stewardship and reflects a concerted effort to address pressing global challenges.
The climate crisis, however, cannot be solved by central governments alone. Subnationals, too, must play a role. For example, in the U.S., both New York State and California have been leaders in climate policy, and great cities like Tokyo, Paris, New York, and Los Angeles also have significant roles to play with regard to carbon reduction, not only in the absolute tonnage of carbon kept from the atmosphere, but also in their ability, in your ability, to persuade other cities to follow suit.
Other notable members of the family include Nelson Rockefeller, who served as governor of New York for 14 years before becoming the 41st Vice President of the United States.
I, Nelson Aldrich Rockefeller,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely,
that I take this obligation freely,
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully discharge
and that I will well and faithfully discharge
the duties of the office on which I am about to enter.
On which I am about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
The family would also produce 2 other governors, one of whom would go on to serve in the U.S. Senate until 2015. In addition to their philanthropic and environmental pursuits, the Rockefeller family maintains a significant presence in the realm of business and finance. While the family's once dominant position in industries such as oil has waned over the decades, their entrepreneurial spirit endures through diversified investments and ventures. Members of the Rockefeller clan continue to helm successful businesses and investment firms, contributing to the economic landscape of the nation. Moreover, the Rockefeller name remains synonymous with prestige and influence in financial circles, reflecting a lasting legacy of entrepreneurial acumen and innovation. Beyond their individual endeavors, the Rockefeller family's imprint on their cities and the broader American landscape is unmistakable. The architectural marvels funded by the family, including the iconic Rockefeller Center in New York City, stand as enduring symbols of their legacy and contribute to the cultural fabric of the nation. Moreover, the family's patronage of the arts and culture has left an indelible mark on institutions such as the Museum of Modern Art, ensuring that future generations continue to benefit from their contributions to the cultural sphere. In considering the contemporary role of the Rockefeller family in society, it is evident that while their influence may have evolved, it remains profound and far-reaching. Through their philanthropic endeavors, business ventures, and cultural contributions, the Rockefellers continue to shape the trajectory of American life, embodying a legacy of innovation, philanthropy, and leadership. As stewards of their family's heritage, the Rockefellers exemplify the enduring power of wealth and influence in shaping the fabric of society. Conclusion. From their pioneering ventures in the oil industry to their unparalleled philanthropic endeavors, the Rockefeller dynasty has left an indelible mark on the fabric of American society. As we reflect on their storied legacy, it becomes evident that the Rockefellers' impact transcends mere economic success. Their commitment to philanthropy and social responsibility has catalyzed transformative change, leaving an imprint on areas as diverse as public health, education, and environmental conservation. Thank you so much for watching the first episode of our series on American dynasties. If you like this video and our series, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss our next episode on the DuPont family.